Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, what up?
What up?
Nothing much. We've only been gone for 2 weeks.
Dude,
It's been
it's been a crazy 2 weeks.
100%. You have shit going on, and
Dude,
I have stuff going on, and
I'm ready to go to sleep right now, and it's 7 o'clock.
yeah,
I'm tired as hell.
I'm just tired of the world currently.
Yeah,
It's been a heck of a time.
more downs than ups lately.
100%. You know, you know how it is when sometimes when things go bad,
They go real bad.
they go real bad. When it rains, it pours.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sometimes it's like that. I mean, I don't know. Fortunately, what are you gonna do? Either you give in and you quit, or you
Keep going.
fight it, or you keep going, or find a way to make it right, or righten the ship, or straighten the ship, or I don't know what the exact wording for that is.
Steer
but
the ship, or yeah, I guess.
I'm not saying yeah, I guess right the ship,
Yeah,
right the
or
ship.
steer the ship out of the storm. I guess you know.
But it's a pretty big ass storm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that is what it is. I mean, you gotta always look at the positives. The one thing that you always gotta look at is if you're healthy. If you're healthy, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
You'll figure out the rest. The
Exactly.
most important is your health. But that's the way life plays out sometimes.
Yeah.
I wish things could be better, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah,
Literally,
unfortunately.
that's literally how it is. Yeah, I mean, the past few weeks we've both been busy, right? I mean, I lost a guy at the office. He quit. / we fired him. He put in his 2 weeks.
One of those, huh?
He put in his 2 weeks, and then a couple days before his last day, he messages me. Mind you, he's sitting right next to me, and he messages me. And this really irks me because it's like, why don't you just go up to me, like, be a man, And he messages me, and first of all, I see him typing because it's in Teams, so I see him typing, but he's asking me, and he's like, "Hey, are you still going anywhere today?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm working tonight because I have to install some stuff after hours, right?" And he's like, "Oh, okay." And I see him typing, and I'm like watching. I'm like, "What is it?" I gotta know what he's gonna say, because usually when he asks that, he asked me something stupid. He messages me. He's like, "Yeah, I'm not coming in tomorrow. I have things to do." I'm like, "You're probably not coming in the rest of the week then."
Yeah, 100%.
And then and I told my manager, and because I don't have like the power to like fire somebody or anything, but I'm like, "You ready for this one?" He's like, "Lay it on me, I guess." And I send him it, and he's like, "Dude, like, it's one thing to be quitting, whatever, and like, I understand, like, he wasn't like taking any on-sites and stuff like that his last couple of days, which is fine because you probably don't want to anyways, because if there's any issues, people are going to be calling him, and obviously he's not going to be there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, why burn the bridge, right? That's what he's doing. He's burning bridges. And it's like, he was going around the office asking people to like send, like, we do like a point system where you can trade it in for gift cards and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, "Oh, can somebody send me some points so I can cash out this $50 gift card, or something like that?" And he's like asking people around the office, and my boss is like, I can hear him. And he's like,
you should just donate your points to somebody else, dude.
Well, he's like, I'm like, and I asked him, I'm like, dude, I'm like, "Hey, what ticket did you help Sean with that he gave you points for?" He's like, a ticket?" I'm like, I'm sure. "What about the one that he sent immediately after, says, sorry, I put the wrong amount of points in there." And he's like, "It's not in the handbook." I'm like, dude, it's not the point of it.
That's what you're saying?
Dude, well, I hate when people say, "Well, it's not a rule." It's not a rule, but it's like, use common sense. Like, it only takes one person to ruin it for everybody else, right? And it's like, and you're doing that, and it's literally,
And you're leaving, you're just leaving. Yeah, you're burning the bridges for sure.
Literally burning bridges.
But here's the thing about today, dude. It's like, do you want to burn those bridges just in case something doesn't work out wherever you're going? Think about it. Right now is not a time where you should be really changing jobs if you don't need to, right?
Yeah.
And not that you don't need to. Right now, if you have a job and it's a secure job, you stick to the job.
Yeah.
Because things are getting a little weird. A little complicated, a lot
of people are saying that. A lot of people are saying it's
a lot of weird things
hold on
are
to your
happening.
job right now.
Yeah, because you can
I mean, there's layoffs across the board, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, there's been
you've
hundreds of
seen
layoffs.
Amazon do like what 100 and something thousand.
Like 40, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Verizon just recently did 15,000 jobs, dude.
yeah,
Corporate jobs.
and
They're not
that
gonna fire the linemen or any of that guys, because
right,
the guys that are gonna
right.
be out there actually working, they're always gonna have work, right?
UPS did another like 60,000, I think.
Yeah, that was also supposed to be just corporate.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, you need the people that are out to be doing it, and well, I think
The people who are working physically with their hands,
yeah, they're fine.
they're gonna stay at their job,
Yeah.
and they're gonna keep their. I mean, they're not really in the realm of getting fired, because those people are harder to find.
Yeah,
So if you already know that, if you already got a job that you're working with your hands and you know the job, more than likely before you get fired, you'll probably get offered more money to stay.
yeah.
Maybe not. I mean, depending on the situation,
yeah,
right? But
unless some company thinks that they're paying you too much, so it's easier to let you go and hire somebody else.
and they
But
replace
then-
two, they replace one person with two, right?
Yeah, and then it's loss of time, it's loss of money, it's loss of assets, because they now have to train somebody up to somebody new.
Yeah.
Like obviously we offered REI more money, and well, he was getting a good raise regardless, which is the crazy part. And I think he went to his new job for like a few grand more. But we told him, we're like, listen, you get a certification by the end of the year, we'll give you $5,000 to $6,000 pay raise, right? And so and then if you go do another one, we'll give you another raise.
Yeah.
Right. That's how they reward people for kind of being go getters, right? And he's like, okay. And so he scheduled the exam 4 days after us telling him this. And mind you, the last guy that tried to take this test studied for over a month and he still failed. So
Listen,
so
he
4 day
he can do it.
4 day cram session, and
It didn't work out.
no,
I guess.
he failed.
He
failed.
Not surprising.
And then he's like, yeah, no, I'm quitting. And I'm like, you do realize that the job you're going to like is going to require the certification, because his new job, like if it's the one that I'm thinking, he's literally not, he's not going to be doing on-site anymore. It's more literally the things that he failed on. But it's okay, because we got a new guy. He's like the adult version of him. He's older guy, not elder guy.
Yeah.
But
like an elder, like
he's been in
he's
health.
got, elders,
he's
like
probably
the elders.
He's probably like 40s.
I'm talking elders, like
Yeah.
the ones that know everything.
Yeah. No, he actually was working in healthcare for like 20 years and decided to do a pivot. And in the past like 6 months, he's gotten like 3 certifications. One of which is the one that my employee didn't get.
Nice, nice.
And I
So
actually,
he came prepared.
I actually want. I hopefully we'll see. He hasn't started yet, but hopefully he works out and he actually takes my position, because they've been trying to fill my position for 6 months now. You know. But
I mean, that means that your position would change too. Then, or
I
what?
already have another position technically. Technically, I have 2 positions in the company right now.
That sounds like double the pay, dude.
Yeah, sounds like it, huh? And one's being a manager. I have to manage a team right now. One's gone, and one's leaving one's leaving to Japan for 3 weeks starting tomorrow. So I'm literally a one-man army for the next 3 weeks. Even when we hire this guy, he's gonna spend at least a week training and all that stuff.
Can't
So
just throw him in the fire.
yeah, well, I mean that's the plan. It's the second they give me back to him, or they give him to me, I'm sending him.
I mean, also sometimes trial by fire is the best way.
He's gonna come with me, right?
Yeah.
But I'll just make him do things and then have him learn. We'll see. He's, like I said, he seems intelligent, and as long as he can work well with others, and he's got good people skills, that's all I really care about.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
skills is very important.
It is very important.
Even in IT.
Yeah, I mean, you guys just got to know how to talk to people. I talk to people all the time trying to make deals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm not bad at it. I would say I'm pretty good at it, actually. I'm trying to get to the point. It really depends on the situation.
And who you're talking to
who
and
I'm
everything.
talking to, what we're talking about.
Yeah.
There's certain things, like certain areas that I know, cars I know,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Parts I know, other things like computer-related stuff, maybe not so much. You know what I mean? But
well, it's funny because you're the one that originally taught me how to build computers.
I know, but that was a time when
That's 20 years ago.
yeah, time's away. It's such a long time ago. And I mean, I can still build a computer, right? But I'm talking more like specific, like
Troubleshooting, fixing things. Yeah.
That I still can get through that probably, but I'm saying like deeper, like we're talking like coding or any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Putting together network connections, stuff like that. I mean, I could do it.
Yeah.
I mean, YouTube can teach you anything nowadays. You know what I mean? You can learn
Dude.
basically anything. You can learn a whole new trade on YouTube if you just sit on it.
I'm
you know,
actually-
and actually listen and study. You know?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna start. I have a certification to take next week. That I need. We want one per year at our company, which is fine. And so I'm taking my exam next week, and then after that, I have a little. I want to practice on AI and making like AI assistants and like little bots.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that works.
Give it a try. I mean, why not, right?
If I can give it our video and say, hey, cut this up into clips and stuff like that, saves us money.
100% saves us money. Saves you time.
Yeah. Well,
You
I
know?
mean, I already use something like that now, but if I could build my own,
Yeah. I mean, with the options available to, the amount of information, amount of things that AI can now do, with the right inputs.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You can technically build something out of nothing.
That's
right?
what I'm saying. I would be building specialized ones, right?
Yeah.
So I can have stuff. It's like ones that I can sell to other people. Like I have a couple ideas. One is for roofers. Build an AI that tracks severe storms, and when storms hit, it generates a leads list for you.
There's a patent on that, so everybody knows
What
you just said.
Salesforce?
We're patenting it. We're patenting it.
Yeah. I mean, whatever.
Don't sell the ideas.
There's probably already one out there.
Oh,
I could
for
just,
sure.
I could just probably sell better.
I mean,
Or people around here, people that I know that do it.
I had an idea that came to my head today. That was a pretty good idea. I won't say what it is, but it's related to heat and Bitcoin. That's what it is. But I would have to really turn it into sales kind of thing. You know what I mean? It'd be interesting. Maybe one day I'll let people know about it. Basically, I'm able to get machine miners, Bitcoin miners, very small Bitcoin miners, but they're more made for space heaters than they are for really mining. So you can plug them into any outlet.
I know a client one of my clients, every nurse in that building has a space heater underneath their desk.
You should tell them that I can sell them a space heater that technically they're paying for free heat, right? But mine Bitcoin at the same time.
Yeah,
it's a pretty good proposition.
Until I get a bunch of security notifications on the back end saying, "Hey, this thing just connected to your network."
I mean,
300 of these things just connected to your network.
I mean, whatever, right? Technically, you guys probably have some kind of firewalls where you just,
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty basic. It's nothing
You
crazy.
can also isolate a network, so.
Yeah, so that's not, it's not a bad idea because people sometimes do have to use space heaters, bro.
Yep.
They take a lot of power, and all you get is heat. What if you got some heat and a little bit of money back?
Yeah. Adds up.
100% it adds up, So we'll see. I mean, there's ways out there.
Potential.
There's potential for stuff like that. I like how we're giving away our ideas. But
I mean,
whatever.
I get a new idea every day. It doesn't matter.
That's true. And then sometimes same thing. And then I don't know if I should jump on it or I think about it for a day, then I'm like, I don't have time for this.
Yeah. Exactly.
Or it doesn't really make sense. This and that. But that's how it should be. You should technically bring out any ideas you got and just give them a try. Sometimes they work out.
Yep. Hey man, I still got that one idea that I'm me and my dude. I don't know what. Dude, these spam callers are crazy now.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy.
This is like my 10th one today. It's like ridiculous.
They're back.
Dude, they're back, dude.
Shutdown's over. They're back. We just went through a government shutdown.
Didn't we just cut a whole bunch of? Didn't Elon Musk cut or Doge cut a bunch of anti-spam things?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, it's not like they were doing their jobs to begin with.
100%. That's the second thing I was gonna say is, even if there was such a thing, they still call, dude.
There is a department for that, right? But it's like who
do they send in when they find this place?
Yeah, or
the SEALs. I hope so. I hope so because that's dude,
what is it? What is it? Pierogies? The guy that. Do you know who I'm talking about?
No.
There's this guy on YouTube who fakes like being scammed.
Yeah, and then he
traces them back. And there was one episode where he ends up tracing it back and getting onto their security camera network, and he's like watching them while he's on the phone with them.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. But that requires skill, dude.
Yeah, obviously. Obviously. Well, it's counter scamming is what it is, right?
I mean, listen, you can counter scam.
He'll like pretend to be an old woman or something, and like.
Take my money.
Yeah, and he'll be like, at first of all, he gives him a hard time, like acting like he doesn't know what the hell he's doing, and he's like, what am I supposed to type it? And it's just wasting this person's time. And then when they do that, he essentially turns it. He uses a Uno reverse card to get into their computer, and he'll like nuke their entire system 32 and stuff, but not before taking all the files.
I wonder if he can get money too from it. I'm sure he probably has access.
Government people work with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Even because a lot of the stuff comes from India.
Yeah.
He's worked with the India government and he's had these call centers like closed down and people arrested.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a good thing. Dude, all they do is spam call, dude. Especially recently, I've been getting a lot of I don't know, these are spam callers, but roofers.
I get it too. I get it too.
Man.
I don't even have a house.
We'll fix your roof. We'll do this with this. I'm like, dude, bro, like, buzz off, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I got a brand new roof.
Yeah, exactly. Get the hell out of here, dude. Or
they just call
text
you
messages recently. We want to buy your property at XYZ. I'm like, dude, I don't even have property there, so I don't know who you're trying to reach, but it's always a different name, a different person, different address.
Yeah.
I'm sure. We've already talked about this before. The email scams that we've gotten before, where they threatened you with some kind of things you were doing.
Right.
They caught you doing something, and they sent a picture of where you
your
live,
house. Yeah, like your Google photo,
a
Google
photo of your house.
Yeah.
And they send you like a Bitcoin address where to send the money, and if you don't send the money, we're gonna let everybody know. And dude,
yeah.
They've gotten sophisticated where they got enough people where
people fall for it because people keep doing it.
Especially people who don't know about it, right? Like I seen that like it was something like 3 times to me. I'm like, dude, the first time I looked at it, I was like, interesting.
Yeah.
What the hell have I done that could possibly put me in this position? And I'm like, nothing. So who is this? What is this? And then it sent it again like a week later. I'm like, all right, never mind. This is all a scam.
I mean, first thing I did when I got one of those, I just went on Reddit.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely went and looked it up right away.
Reddit's like, yeah, it's 100% a scam. I'm like, all right, cool. And then I just
that's enough about our endeavors recently. I got a shout out to Happy Veterans Day that we already passed last week. Yeah, Veterans Day was on November 11th.
Yep.
Just like it was Polish Independence Day on November 11th. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. All right. Polish American
boxing gym. You still go to that boxing gym, Paul?
I was there for a party last week. Or 2 weeks ago. We were at the same place.
You were upstairs from the gym.
I went into the gym. I explored the gym. He made some new upgrades. He told me to come back. I said, maybe one day.
It's far.
It is far. That's far. That's the problem. It's far.
I mean, I could probably go.
He's like, I can come to your house and we could train at your house. I'm like, I don't know.
He's gonna be making you lift hay bales, bro.
Yeah,
punching
exactly.
straw.
I mean, I got a bag hanging right here. I just gotta go punch it. I'm getting closer and closer to my goal of waking up early and getting on it.
I'm doing
dropping off the kids at the school.
I'm doing even worse, bro. I can't wake up in the morning.
I've been getting better. I've been getting up like 6:30, 7 o'clock now is like the latest I wake up. But I still want to get to like 6 o'clock so that I can get out of the house when everybody's still sleeping, come in the garage, punch the bag a little bit, and then back in the house and, help the kids get to school and everything. So we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah.
I mean, we gotta be doing something. You gotta get active in some way. If I can't go to the gym, I might as well utilize the time.
Luckily I don't stand still at my job. So
me either. But I'm always doing something. If I'm not doing something at work, I'm at the farm. I mean, sure, if I'm at work, I'm sitting at the computer. I'm not really doing anything in terms of physical, work. But I do a lot of physical work around the house here with the farm animals and everything. And
cleaned up chicken poop and chicken
that
shit.
Man, that's cleaning out the chicken coop in the stalls. That ain't even that bad.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad because you don't have the sheep in there.
Yeah.
Man, when the sheep go in there and they poop and pee everywhere and they sleep on it and then they compact it, dude, bro, it's like gnoi, bro.
Yeah. But you kick them out, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're outside right now. I'm gonna build them like a little shelter and that's it.
Just like outside. Just like the dog, bro. He's just laying in the middle of the field, bro. He don't care if it's cold. He just
he don't care if it's cold. He don't care if it's raining.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about anything. He just all you see is this white like pillow laying in the middle of the grass, and then you're like,
once in a while he'll pop his head up.
Yep. What? No, never mind.
Right.
Go back to sleep. That's the white dog. That's the new dog, the sheep dog.
He's getting big too.
Yeah, he's getting big. Yeah, he's already bigger than Bambi.
Yeah.
So I shout out to Poland and our Polish independence.
Shout out to us.
Shout out to us. Chwała bohaterom. That's what we gotta say, bro.
Yeah.
It was a big celebration. It seems like everybody. I was scrolling to Twitter on that day, and it was just Poland's all over the place. Poland has developed into a very awesome country. Realistically,
I think that, and there's a very big conservative wave internationally.
That
and
I think
Poland,
a nationalist wave as well.
And I think Poland's like been doing that.
Only forever.
They've been last time we let somebody into the country, we kind of fell off the face of the map for a few years. So
who? What are you talking about?
World War II, bro.
Oh no, World War One. What are you talking about? When we disappeared off the face of the planet? That was not World War One. That was pre-World War One.
That was a couple times it happened.
If I'm not mistaken, it was the end of the 1799 or 1798 when Poland got partitioned into three by Russia, Prussia, and Austria. And then we ceased to exist for 123 years. There was no Poland.
Nope.
It was a piece of every neighboring country.
Yep.
And no matter how hard they tried to eliminate us and get rid of us, I mean, you're talking about technically 2 generations.
Right.
The language was never forgotten. The culture was never forgotten. The people remained Polish even though they didn't have a country. And then when World War I broke out and the belligerents, basically Germany and Austria and all them, they lost the war thanks to the Allies. We got our country back.
Right.
Only for about 20 years.
And then it happened again.
And in that time, in the 20 years that we had Poland, 2 years after the war, 2 or 3 years after the First World War ended, we had to stop the Bolsheviks from invading Western Europe.
Yeah.
So we did that. We stopped the communists from taking over Europe, basically, with a brand new country and a brand new army that, probably had obviously experience, but to rebuild the country after being gone for so long and stop a massive force from crossing over the Wisła and going into Western Europe and basically bringing communism with it. I mean, it's not. I don't know if it was considered communism or if it was considered the Bolsheviks.
Yeah. I
So they're Marxists.
Right.
Is what they were.
Right.
So we stopped them, only to start rebuilding, and then we had World War II. Boom, breaks out. Germany invades Poland again, and here we go all over again. I mean,
we're like cockroaches, dude.
Yeah, well, you can't just kill us.
You can't get rid of us.
You can't get rid of us. We'll keep coming back. You're popping out of holes and stuff like that. But we've been our country, Poland as a country, has been through so many wars.
Yep.
Nonstop.
Like all of them.
Like every single century, they had like 4 or 5 wars.
Yeah.
If it's not the Swedes, it's the Germans. If it's not the Germans, it's the Russians.
Yeah.
If it's not the Russians, it's the Ukrainians. If it's not the Ukrainians, it's the Tatars. If it's not that, it's the freaking Mongols. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, it's like, who else we got? It's like get attacked from basically by everybody.
Yeah, and from both 2 sides usually too.
Yeah, no,
from 3.
Being attacked from every single angle already.
Except for the north because there's
the Swedes came to the ocean.
Yeah, true.
Not the ocean, but to the sea, the Baltic Sea.
And that was way back in the day when the Swedes.
Yeah,
the Swedes
I mean, dude
they say that Polish blood's different. That's why.
What is it?
That Polish blood's different. That's why.
It is different. It's one of a kind, dude. It's miraculous.
It's miraculous.
But we need more babies there.
I mean,
for sure.
I mean, Poland's also like, history-wise, like they were never like they never did slavery.
No,
right?
If anything, we were more
indentured servants, but
if anything, we were more enslaved than we had slaves.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I mean?
we never like Poland never did slaves. They're actually against slave trades and all that stuff. I mean, realistically, one of our biggest like holy figures that we look up to is the Black Madonna, right? So it's like.
I mean, we gave refuge to different religions. We never actually had, our country. We're talking back in the day, 500 years ago, whatever. We were a refuge country where all kinds. You could be whatever religion you want. You can be there. I mean, we were an open country. We were open to everybody. The problem that Poland had for a long time is just government corruption. Sounds like something we have nowadays.
Yeah, I mean,
basically everywhere. So. The elites cared more about themselves and they cared about the country. That's how we ended up being.
That's how the world runs, dude.
That's how we ended up being partitioned.
Yeah.
Poland is my original home country. It's where me and you were both born.
Yep.
America is our adopted country. I treat both equally. I actually not that I prefer, but I actually have more towards America
I think now
because
we
we've been
do.
here for so long and we understand how America works and what America is, and it is a melting pot for people, and um, it's very young. America's going to be 250 years old next year.
Right.
Poland's already been around since 1996, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
1,000 years, over 1,000 years. So, and like I said, that the blood in our veins is Polish, bro.
It runs deep.
We'll never forget it.
Yeah.
I mean, even to this day, when I look back and I see how well Poland is doing, it brings a tear in my eye, dude.
Yeah.
It's awesome that we finally have a country where it's developed. People live, freely. People live, in peace mostly. And they're not as poor as they used to be. We came here because the country was poor when we came here.
It was communist at the time,
it was
right?
post-communism. It was poor. There's nothing really going on over there.
Right.
If you had a job, you were lucky. If not, you were standing in lines.
You could get a watermelon once a year, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it was there was no vacations.
Yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
vacationed in Poland back in the day. Who? Where?
Yeah,
I mean, with what money?
Exactly.
So we got out. Our grandma got us out of Poland to America. We came here legally. We got our citizenship, and became we assimilated.
Yeah.
We speak English, right? We understand the country. We respect the Constitution.
Yep.
We respect American laws and everything. Not everybody does, but we do, and
we try to. We do it to the best of our ability. I'm saying like that people make mistakes.
To assimilate.
Yeah, but I'm saying people make mistakes. But I'm just talking about like
100%.
like following rules, not like we do our best.
This is our home country.
Yeah, exactly.
My what would you call Poland? Fatherland, motherland, fatherland, however you want to call it, right?
Yeah.
It's there, right? It's in our blood. It will never disappear. Maybe one day we'll move back there. Who knows? I don't know. Who knows? You never know. But I care about America probably more than I care about Poland in terms of.
You live here, your family's here, right?
I want to make sure America's doing good.
Yeah.
I also want Poland to do good, but there's not much I can do there. I can do more here, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, I mean, it was, like I said, November 11th was pretty. It seems like it was coming from. I mean, the Empire State Building was lit up in Polish colors.
Hell yeah, dude.
For November 11th, Lewandowski's flipped the switch. Yeah, he was there. People from Great Britain came to Poland for the march.
Right.
There was thousands and thousands and thousands of people walking with Polish or white and red flags. That's it. No other flags. Maybe they had a couple banners that weren't so nice. There's certain groups that are what they are.
There's always going to be people.
I mean,
like that.
and maybe some of these messages may not be wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
right.
I'm not gonna say like what kind of messages or whatever. But everybody has everybody can think what they want.
I mean, that's your right. As a human, right? You can have your own thoughts.
Everybody. There's a lot of people that came from around Europe. It was more of a nationalist rally than anything.
Yeah.
It was awesome. It was beautiful. The red flares and people dressed in red and white and the flags and everything. It was awesome. So hopefully for America, when America turns 250 years old on July 4th next year, bro, it should be a party, man. We're supposed to have the UFC at the White House.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't hear about that?
I don't know about all that.
I mean, yeah, it's a little excessive. I would say.
Let's leave it at the banquet being redone. You see those pictures that people are posting? They would
the banquet. What do you mean?
The what is the West Wing? No, it was the East Wing.
I think they were putting up the what the hell is it called? The hall.
Right. Yeah.
Well, can't think of the other word for it, but.
Yeah, I don't
banquet
know.
Hall? Whatever. All right, cool. Whatever.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I mean that's
ballroom.
Ballroom. That's what the room is.
Yeah,
ballroom. Yeah, ballroom.
Yeah.
Which is being paid for by donors.
Yeah.
Not coming from the American taxpayer, and everybody's bitching.
Yeah. Well, they've also
they're tearing down the house. Oh, he's taking money from oligarchs. Bro. He's saving us money.
Yeah. The best is
Hold on. To finish that thought, that doesn't necessarily mean that donating money towards something like that. From rich people and whatever, they're not going to ask for some kind of a favor.
Right.
You got to understand. That's probably what, that's kind of probably
a business transaction.
It's a business transaction, right? And I'm not for that. I don't like that, right? That's not really a good thing to do unless you're super transparent. Donald J. Trump got a 747 from Qatar.
Right.
Who funds terrorism around the world. So, some of this stuff doesn't look very well, doesn't look very good, but if they want to donate, then donate. I mean, just don't be bitching. Like All right. I guess the right way to do it would be to, if you want to donate money to this, right? Say who you are, how much you donated, and why.
Yeah, right.
You
I
know?
mean, you don't need a reason to donate, right? I mean, that's
I
like,
would ask why for sure.
yeah,
Yeah. What do you want?
yeah.
More.
Well, just
The
because you
question
want
more
something
along
doesn't
the
mean
road.
just because you want something doesn't mean you're gonna get it.
Oh
Either.
yeah. Well, no
Right.
shit. I mean, you think Trump is gonna be like, yeah, I'll give you everything you want.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Right. I'll give you everything you want. I'll tell you a couple words and then you can get lost. Dude,
Thanks for your donation. Leave.
Yeah. Thank you for your donation. That's it. Goodbye.
Get out.
Yeah. You don't let the door hit you out the door.
We'll let you know when the grand opening's happening.
But I mean, so I like that's cool, right? I mean, and if we're not paying for it, everybody's like, oh, this and that. That he's doing the private donations are paying for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not using taxpayer money. You know what Obama did when he was in office and he was doing a Rose Garden or whatever it's called. I don't remember which part of the house he was doing renovations to the house. $350 million, I think, if between 250 and 350. I don't know the exact number. Taxpayer funded.
Yep.
Nobody's bitching then.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Oh, he's doing such a good job. Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah.
He's such a great person at
Trump
dividing the country.
Trump does something and
That's because it's
everybody
Trump.
loses their minds.
Yeah, it's because
you know?
it's Trump, dude.
Well,
That's it.
and what gets me mad about that is that people would take bad pictures of the construction, so it makes it look like half of the White House is like,
Oh yeah, I see that.
like
I see
being
that.
like demolished, and
I
it's
see
like,
that.
and then somebody like pointed out like an aerial view. He's like, it's literally this little section right here. He just took a picture to make it look like it was more.
I mean, listen, dude. I mean, the TDS is a real thing. Trump Derringer syndrome. It's a real thing for some people. It really is. I'm not the biggest fan of Donald Trump myself. Like in terms of the man, I definitely wouldn't be friends with him because we have different personalities. It just would never work. But I like his policies. I mean, listen, man.
He's doing a lot for the country.
He's trying to do a
He's
lot
trying
for the
to do
country.
it. I mean,
Whoever doesn't get stopped.
He's getting a lot of kickback for it. So
As in kickback,
like
as in
people
pushback.
pushback,
Not
right.
kickback. Kickback would mean he's getting paid for it.
Yeah.
So he's getting a lot of pushback, but some of these things are necessary. Like now I know that because the government, ended with the shutdown, the shutdown's over. He actually won in that whole thing.
Yeah,
He won because the Democrats had to push it. Dude, they were making everybody suffer.
Yeah.
But now, if you're on SNAP and you want SNAP benefits, there are 42 million people on SNAP benefits. If you want SNAP benefits, now you have to reapply.
Yeah.
It's not just automatic. They're going to send it back. Now you have to go and reapply. Perfect.
Good.
Perfect. Because that's going to get rid of a lot of fraud.
Yep.
Depending on who is handling.
I mean, probably the
Case
people,
by case,
probably
right?
the people that are dead.
I would replace those
Probably
dead.
people-
Well, they can't come back.
Yeah,
so they're
exactly.
dead. So they're.
But how many people are still getting paid?
Well, from what I heard, or from what I read, I want to say it was like 160,000 dead people who connected SNAP benefits.
Pretty crazy.
How I don't know if that's true. Don't believe everything the internet tells you, whatever, right? But I'm pretty sure that's what I read. It was they estimated is about 160,000 people who were on SNAP benefits that were dead.
It's crazy.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That's who's taking advantage of that.
I also like how he's trying to release the Epstein files now.
I think he played them for that one.
Yeah.
He played the shit out of them because this is where it pisses me off. This is what pisses me off about this whole situation with the Epstein list. They have the names.
Yeah.
There is a list. It's always been there. They've just been fucking kind of dragging it to the mud.
Right.
And redacting shit. Now you can see how many people are actually involved in this.
Right.
So the House passed this, this Epstein list bill that basically is going to unseal everything, show all the names and everything. But then it's got to get voted on by the Senate.
Yeah.
The Senate said, "Oh, we don't know how about releasing this the way it is because there's a lot of names in there that are politically affiliated. They're going to go down." Yeah.
That's the point.
That's what we want.
Yeah,
we want those names. I don't give a
Right.
shit who it is. If it's Trump himself, I want to know.
Yeah.
Like, I want to know who those people are.
Right. Exactly.
I want to know where this started, how far it went, how deep it went.
How deep it goes. Yeah.
And that's what they're afraid of is that if that list comes out and the names are not redacted, they're redacting names because they're trying to protect the victims,
Right.
Protect the victims. Protect the victims from what exactly?
Yeah.
They're already victims. They've already been abused. They've already been taken
Right,
advantage of.
right,
They've been
right.
some of them have been killed, whatever it may be. Release them all. Show me all the names. I want every single name. I do
Yep.
not want anything redacted. I want to know who is on the list, where, when, why.
Yep.
Bill Clinton, 100% should be in jail. You know, he was on the plane, I think, 20, or that island, I think, 23 times. I mean, he has Epstein, when you walk into his house, his apartment in New York City, right?
Yeah.
On the wall, you know what he has? The first big ass portrait of
Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton in the blue dress.
In a
I
blue
swear to
dress.
God, in the blue dress. Look it up. Look up Bill Clinton. Epstein file really sparks controversy. Yeah, 100% does. Yeah. Look up Bill Clinton dress. Blue dress painting. I don't know where you're going to find this, but look at this, dude. Look at that. When you walk into his apartment, right? When you walk into Epstein's apartment, that's the painting you see when you walk in. What the hell is that? That's like, crazy. Bill, I got you by the balls, bro.
Yeah.
You know? And now he's dead. Obviously, Epstein's dead. Maybe he's dead. Who knows? But what does that tell you? Now they're saying Obama's on there, too.
I heard that, too.
Damn.
Him and Michelle.
That makes you wonder, does it go all the way up to the president? Were presidents involved in this?
Well, clearly Bill Clinton.
Well, Bill Clinton definitely. I mean, Bill Clinton couldn't keep his hands out of his pants, bro, when he was in office. You know what I mean? So that's Bill Clinton.
Well, but he was also a president, right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Like,
well, he was a good president at the time. He was a good Democratic president, right?
So funny enough,
Except he made a couple trade deals that were not very fair to America.
Funny enough, I was visiting a potential client that we're looking to onboard, and they have like this showcase of the founder of this. It's a non-for-profit. They help people with housing issues.
Is it an NGO?
Yeah.
Is it? It is an NGO, non-governmental organization.
Yeah, well, I mean, non-governmental. Yeah. But they help with like struggling families or abused families and stuff like that. So they have like lawyers and stuff that like. It's a cool thing. But I was looking at this like whole thing, and like right in the middle, it's her shaking hands with Bill Clinton in the Oval Office. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty sick.
Listen,
they've been around for 50 years, right? So
at the time, nobody knew nothing.
Yeah.
So how would you? That's how some people got intertwined with this kind of stuff. Is like, you had no idea that this was happening, right? Some people. There's gonna be some people out there for sure that have no idea what was really happening with these people. So they were just collateral damage, basically. It's like, you were picture with them once. Oh hell, now you're on a plane. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
That kind of thing, right? But and I understand that, and some people are like, I literally had nothing to do with it. I just met the dude, and there was a picture taken, and there's what it is. Others probably knew more. It's like what the hell's his name? Is it P Diddy?
P Diddy?
Yeah, the one who keeps freaking getting
baby oil.
The baby oil. He's got like hundreds of pounds of it or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, dude.
Obama was seen at his house too.
See.
With Michelle Obama.
What does
Michelle Obama.
Is he intertwined with Epstein?
I wouldn't fucking doubt it.
You know what I mean? It's like, how big is this?
How deep does it go?
How cabal? How big is it? How deep does it go? What parts? I mean, it seems like it touches anybody who's up in the upper echelon of people.
Echelon,
whatever the hell, same thing. Immigrant.
I'm foreign. Yeah, there it is. It's funny because like Eminem on any of his new songs calls out P Diddy every single time in his songs. It's hilarious.
It'd be even more hilarious if it actually opened up and came out and Eminem's included in something.
I feel like Eminem was he was a very like moral guy. So I mean, he did like.
I wouldn't say very moral guy, but
he did hood shit back in the day. But I don't think he ever like advocated for something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think so either. I'm not saying that he is, but he wasn't. Yeah. He wasn't.
He's not an upstanding citizen.
That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, he wasn't an upstanding citizen at the time. It's not. But maybe he's better now. But he's definitely a Trump hater. We know that.
I still wonder though. I wonder how rich he is, dude. Actually, because he's got to own half of Detroit.
Probably does.
Yeah, him and like I don't know, 50 Cent
or Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre's from California. So.
Oh, is he? Yeah, he probably doesn't want to touch Detroit.
He probably bought half of it back in the day. But Eminem's got to like have a shit ton of Detroit. Like, and Detroit's kind of coming back too, right? With
I'd say it defaulted. Yeah. I mean, they had to sell everything.
Yeah, I'm saying Eminem probably bought it all.
Started off from scratch at that point. Chicago's Right on that alley. I mean,
we need to do it, honestly.
dude, honestly, the Chicago's so messed up, dude.
Yep.
It's such a messed up time right now in Chicago. If you live in Chicago, bro, and if you just got your recent county tax bill, Lord have mercy for your soul, because it's probably terrible. I talked to a couple people. Did you know who lives in Palos Hills that I never knew about?
No.
Pat Quinn, ex-governor of Illinois.
Oh, really?
He lives in Palos Hills.
Interesting.
I gathered some information saying that maybe I shouldn't say this. Let's just keep it at that. But he lives in Palos Hills. But regardless of the fact, I was talking to a couple of people, and dude, 30%, 35%.
That's crazy.
From last year, raise in property taxes, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane.
I mean, I'm only gonna imagine what's gonna happen in Will County. We're Collier County, so they're gonna increase our taxes as well, but maybe not as much. But dude, that's wild. It's like they want people to leave.
Yeah, I mean, I put in appeals every year.
Yeah, but you can only appeal so much. Like, you appeal, and then what?
Yeah, but you can appeal for it to not go up.
How do you appeal for that?
Just, I don't know.
You have to compare prices to what everybody else is paying. Yeah, and everybody's went up.
Yeah, I don't know. That did it for me. Well, there was multiple different ways. I think did it once or twice.
You could do a homeowner's exemption. You can do a senior freeze, a senior exemption. There's a whole bunch of different stuff. I'm working on a farm exemption, which pissed me off today, because today I went to go file this farm exemption. I had all my paperwork ready and everything. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll get all my paperwork ready, and I'm going to go submit it to the city, or not to the city, to the county, and hopefully it gets approved. And for my next tax bill, I'll be good to go. This lady, she's like, oh, once you file the paperwork, there's going to be a 2-year transition period where we're going to come and check on your property, make sure you're still farming, and in the 3rd year, get your discount. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Are you serious?
I'm like, what? How? What? Oh, because we got to make sure that you're actually doing it. I'm like, if I have proof of pictures with dates and everything from like 2 years ago.
Shouldn't that count?
Shouldn't that count? Shouldn't technically the assessor do his job and drive around and actually look around the properties?
Yeah.
I mean, not, maybe I'm being a little too over it on assessor-wise, but if I was the assessor, right, and I'm trying to be fair to everybody,
right,
I would take that job, and I would say, I'm going to go drive around, and I'm going to do a couple of comparisons of properties. Homer Township isn't that big. It's big enough to drive around for. You're looking at properties,
right.
So you have a job all the time, right? But wouldn't that be part? Because the whole thing was starting to make zero sense to me. I bought the house. It was 4.02 acres on the property, right? 4.02. Cook County, or the assessor has it at 3.74.
Where's a quarter of an acre?
Then I'm gonna say too much information, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. But my house, same kind of situation. I'm like, who the hell is there? Anybody out there actually checking this stuff?
Yeah, right.
Is there anybody out there actually making comparisons? Like, why doesn't Homer Township numbers match up with Will County numbers?
Right.
So now I got to look and see. I grab my tax bill, assessor, my assessment record, and start comparing and seeing. Have I been paying too much taxes over the last few years?
Maybe you haven't been paying enough.
Oh, listen, the Will County is charging me at the full amount, 4 acres, and the size of the house. Assessor has different numbers, lower numbers.
Right.
So who the hell is right and who's wrong? How much property do I have? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, do I have 4 acres? Do I have 3.7 acres? Like,
yeah, how do I sell this? Yeah. If I go sell this house now, and they're going to pull up the assessor's report, and they're going to say, it says 3.74 acres, and I'll be like, it's 4.02.
Yeah.
What? So then what is it?
Yeah, right.
Pisses me off, bro. In all honesty, I got pissed off today about that. I got pissed off about a lot of shit today, but cryptos have been killing us recently. I mean, I'm trying to, I advocate that you should own some Bitcoin. Now's a fucking good time to buy because it's pretty low. It's like $85K. So maybe buy a little bit if you can. I mean, if it goes a little bit lower, don't panic, don't sell. Even though this is starting to piss me off, and I'm about to sell if it keeps going the way it's going.
I should buy some. I have an idea, but if I say it, then
don't say
it's gonna come in. That's gonna hold it against me if I say it.
Okay.
Well, now I said it.
Whatever. Anyway, so. It's been bleeding. It's been bleeding pretty bad. There was a wipeout on October 10th where $20 billion worth of leveraged traders got wiped out. Basically, all their money got fucking cleaned up, taken by a market maker. Something on that day broke. Something broke on that day, because ever since then the market was kind of, we hit all-time high 125 grand like 4 days before that.
Right.
And after that we did on 10/10, October 10th, there was a $20 billion liquidation. And ever since then the price has been slowly decreasing. But recently, in the last like 2 weeks, every morning when the stock market opens, you get a dump, 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 dump. It's been fucking dumping like the entire
Right.
time. I don't know if it's something that's, people are saying like there's cycles, 4-year cycles, where every 4 years the cycle resets and then you have the top and then it goes down. You hit the bear market. You're in a bear market for a long time, and then you start getting back into into the bull market, right? Everybody's like, oh, the 4-year cycle is actually ending now, so technically a bear market would now present itself, right? But also a lot of people are saying that because of the ETFs buying Bitcoin and Bitcoin becoming institutional, and Abu Dhabi just bought $560 million worth of Bitcoin last week or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, people are buying. Countries are buying. They're putting it into their strategy, into their reserve. But it just keeps dumping.
Yeah.
Either something broke or someone got liquidated. Like someone big. Like I'm talking like a market maker, like a Binance or like a Coinbase, something like that.
Yeah.
It almost seems it's because it's every day. It's the same thing for the last 2. I'm telling you, every market open, it just dumps and dumps and dumps. And I don't think the cycle's over. I think the cycle is actually broken. I think that those numbers will come back up. It's very stressful when you're watching the entire fucking market is literally losing all its value, right? But it's too early to give into the panic. That's just panic sellers, Especially, I know for a fact how that works because I did it.
Right.
There were times when, in 2021 when I was like, dude, or 2020 or 21, I'm like, dude, it's going up. I'm going to buy. It's going down. Oh, hell, it went lower than what I bought it for. I got to sell it. Boom, starts moving back up. So I bought back in, but already higher than I sold it for. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At that point, what you're doing is you're literally losing your own money by panicking. And I panicked a lot, and I lost a lot of money at that time, and I had a lot more Bitcoin than I have now, but yeah, you can't. Panic selling is definitely not the way to go. I mean, you gotta think about it this way. I heard a very good point today. If you buy Bitcoin, you gotta buy it for 4 years out.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what it does today or tomorrow or next week or next month or next year. 4 years. You buy it at 4 years, and you buy it and you sit on it for 4 years, and you will get a return on your investment. It just takes that long. You just can't,
right.
unless you want to be a trader and trade every day, good luck, first of all, because in a market like this, you can get smoked. But long term, you got to look at it long term wise, right? I have a lot of crypto, like other crypto besides Bitcoin, it's been just a drag, is what it's been. I was hoping that's what was going to take me up and away. Let's fucking get down. You know what I mean? So
Still a chance.
there's still a chance, but it's like, dude, how long do you wait?
Yeah.
How much pain can you really take? If you're up and then it's down, it gets tiring sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, the stock market today. So Nvidia had earnings yesterday, right?
What?
Nvidia.
No, right.
Everybody's saying tomorrow, like yesterday. Today, after the stock market closes, Nvidia reports its earnings, right? And everybody's like beforehand, they're like, if Nvidia reports bad earnings, the entire market is going to take a shit.
Because everybody's been basing their shit off of Nvidia?
Yeah, basically, because Nvidia is the largest company in the world.
Is it?
It's 4.1 trillion.
Oh, shit.
It's.
I mean, to be fair, they're in like every computer, so.
Yeah, and they build every AI.
Yeah.
They have the chips for every AI, and they sell to everybody,
Yeah.
and they, cloud computing, everything. Whatever it is, their GPUs are the best. There's the most amount. I mean, whatever. So everybody's like, oh man, Nvidia reports earnings tomorrow after close. If they have bad earnings, the market's gonna dump. If they have good earnings, then we're gonna keep this party going.
Yeah.
Yeah, they reported fucking record earnings in terms of profit and forward guidance, basically saying that the next quarter they expect to make more money than they're making now, right? And the market opened up green as hell. I mean, my portfolio has some Nvidia, but with a bunch of other AI stuff.
Right.
It was up $8,000 by like 10 a.m.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, it was down 3.
The hell happened?
Bro, what the hell happened is the market makers fucked everybody. That's what they did.
Yeah.
They knew that people are going to pile into Nvidia and to the smart stock market long leverage. Basically,
Right.
we're going higher. We're going higher, right? We're going higher. The people with the money are like the dumbasses, retail, me, you, and everybody else, not the rich people. They're going to pile in. They're going to say it's going to go higher and higher and higher. So we're going to short it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they did. They shorted the shit out of the market. Dude, the market took a shit like at midday, and that was the end of the story. And
Yeah.
I don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring. And in all honesty, I don't even want to know anymore.
Just don't look for a week and.
I mean, when you have a little bit of money on the line riding on it, it's like you just pull out now and just hope you made the right decision. Or I'm up, sure I'm up, but I was up a lot more. But it's a manipulative game, dude. It's what it is. It's such manipulation.
It sucks
it's
you in.
Wild, dude.
It sucks you in.
It sucks you in 100%. Especially people are like, I'm going to make a quick buck today, and then you're going to lose your money.
Yeah.
That sucks for them. If you have the conviction and you're like, I know what I hold and I can afford to go through these bottoms and tops and whatever, you'll be all right long term, right? Long term. But short term,
yeah.
If you panic, bro, or if the big moves scare you, you probably shouldn't be in there.
I'm curious how my 401k is looking.
It's probably gonna be down.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be down for everybody.
I can't even access it right now, so I don't even know.
Everybody's gonna be down right now in the 401k because the entire market took a shit.
My mom's probably freaking it. Dude,
mom has what does she have? Cintas?
Yeah.
Last time she looked at her portfolio was $210. Right now it's 179.
Yeah. She's probably flipping shit.
But that's what I'm saying, because she looked at it and she's like,
she looks at it and she like, I don't think she understands fully how the stock market works, right? Like,
ain't no chance in hell she knows how that works.
The basics, right?
Yeah.
So she's
listen,
like,
the basics for the stock market are gone.
Yeah, but she just sees red and she's like, oh my God, I lost everything.
That's like me.
But she's like, but I'm like, well, if you keep looking at it, like, it's just going to stress you out even more. I'm like, it'll come back. Like, you're not retiring tomorrow,
Yeah.
Like, it'll come back. You got time, you know, like, just let it sit. It'll come back. And then
usually crashes that are, like, nowadays, crashes, everything is so digitalized and there's so much, like, money out there, actually, that it could be a very steep, very fast crash and a very steep rebound.
Incline, yeah.
Yeah, it could be. Or it could be just a very steep crash and just keeps crashing to the, I don't know, to zero, but highly unlikely.
Not for a company like that, Cintas, right?
Not for the stock market.
Yeah.
If you think about it, dude, everybody and their mother are buying stocks on the American stock market.
Yeah.
American stock market is, I think, look it up. I'm curious. Search it up on Grok. What is the American stock market worth? I want to say it's like $80 trillion or some shit. What is the American stock market worth?
Think harder, bro.
Oh, there you go.
73 trillion.
$73 trillion on November 18th. It's probably 72 trillion today. Yeah, it is 72 because today the market lost $1 trillion.
Yeah.
$73 trillion, guys.
As of November 18th.
Yeah. Which is wild. And NVIDIA is 4.1 of that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's NVIDIA. And then you have Google, and then you have Microsoft. I'm pretty sure Microsoft just passed Google.
Imagine having 5% of the entire stock market. That's what NVIDIA has, right? Essentially? 5%?
Yes. I think it's like 4%, I want to say. Something like that.
Well, no, because if it's, how much are they valued at? 4 point something?
4.1.
So, I mean, 10% would be, if they were 10%, it'd be an 80 trillion.
But look at what it says right there. Look what it says right there. Lower down. It says, flip the screen.
Oh, yeah.
The S&P 500, which covers about 80% of the total U.S. market cap, stood at $57.4 trillion as of late August 2025, with growth since has driven by mega cap tech stock and AI and semiconductors. Dude, AI and semiconductors are...
In 3 months.
Are the largest part of the S&P.
Yeah.
They're worth a fucking ton of money. I keep swearing, but they're worth a ton of money. And when they move...
Yeah. It shifts the entire market.
It shifts everything.
Yeah.
It shifts everything. It's, there's... If I'm not mistaken, I don't know how many, what the percentage is, but I think the entire stock market is supported by, I think, like 20% of actual companies. The rest are just like kind of like companies that are there, but they're not really profitable or not really showing much profit. They're just on the stock market, right? So if you think about it, if everybody's like, there's an AI bubble. There's an AI bubble. When
There
the
is
AI
an
bubble,
AI bubble.
and when the AI bubble pops, it's going to destroy portfolios everywhere.
Right.
It's true. There is an AI. I wouldn't call it a bubble. I would say AI is
uprising.
they, AI is a huge part of it right now. But it's not just everybody comes semiconductors and AI. Everybody's grouping it all together, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's not
There's
all it
more
is.
to it.
There's
I
way
already,
more.
I already
to
know
it.
where you're going with this. I know where you're going.
There's way more to it.
You're gonna go to power.
Oh, that's a separate thing. That's a separate energy generation. America needs to start stepping it up.
Yeah.
3 Mile Island was just bought by Constellation Energy, the one
What?
that had the 3 Mile Island,
Uh-huh.
the one that had a meltdown in Pennsylvania like years ago,
Yeah.
like in the 80s, I think. Constellation just bought it
They're
and
gonna rebuild it.
they sold all of the power generating capacity for 3 years, 100% of it to Microsoft.
And what, they're rebuilding it?
The entire
Imagine that,
nuclear
dude.
power plant is going to be used by one company for power generation for their AI,
That's crazy.
which is crazy. But that's what I was saying is that that's not the point. The point is that AI isn't just AI. The new GPUs that
Yeah.
for AI, for Gemini, for Oracle, for whatever it is, for Grok or whatever. That hardware, like Nvidia's hardware, like GPUs, are also used for like data storage, data capacity, cloud
Absolutely.
services. Transfer. The CEO was just talking about that yesterday at their earnings call. They also use it for updating like their old systems.
Yeah.
For storage, everything.
Yeah.
I mean, payroll numbers and updating the old like Amazon services and everything. It's used
AWS and cloud,
everything. It's not just
all the cloud computation, all
Yeah.
your Microsoft OneDrive and stuff. It's all ran on the
everything.
it's not like the cloud is just the cloud. There's an infrastructure behind it, and they basically support that too.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah. So
It's not just
just building AI
It's not your
systems.
computer. It's the entire infrastructure.
yeah, so that company's that large because there's such a demand for it. He's like
Guarantee
there's
you.
such a demand. He's like we sold out all of the chips we had.
Yeah.
And that's what pushed all the prices in the morning up like crazy.
Yep.
And then just fucking straight down, dude. It just took a shit. And not only the stock market take a crap. I mean, crypto, Bitcoin's 85K.
Yeah.
It's the lowest point it's been since April.
Right.
It hasn't been that low since April, and can't say it's not stressful. It's a little stressful,
Right.
It's, but it is what it is. I mean, I guess I'm not selling yet. It just, it's nice when the number is higher. You know what I mean? It makes you feel better. You know what I mean?
When you see green,
At the end of the day, it's still just a number.
even if it's 1%, if it's green, it's good.
Yeah, that's the way I look at it. I'm like, listen, I made $10 today. You know what? But it wasn't a loss. You know what I mean? I mean, that's the way you look at it.
Well, once it starts bouncing back, every day is gonna be great for you. At that
Well,
point.
that's nice, right? But so like right now, people are like exiting. Like the guys who are already in profit are pulling out and they're gonna sit on the sideline. They're gonna wait, and when they feel that it's bottomed out, they're gonna pile back, and it's just gonna be an upright shot again. I think that's what's gonna happen. There's no real news or no real reason why it wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
There's the world isn't collapsing.
Yep.
Trump's talking about a 20 or some 18-point deal about bringing peace to Ukraine and Russia. They just brought that out yesterday, saying that both parties are going to look over it, maybe see if it works out or not. That Ukraine would have to lose a little bit of territory, give up some weapons. Russia would have to do some other thing, whatever their agreement is. I mean, it'd just be nice if they just stop killing each other.
True.
Slavs are Slavs, as we were saying before. That's that.
We got some heat on that one.
Yeah, well,
Stupid.
what heat?
I
didn't see.
Some comments.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I seen that.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, you gotta love it, dude. Gotta love it.
That's okay. I don't care. And then generally peace in the Middle East is okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Riding up on Venezuela right now is probably not the best thing, but I mean, they sent a lot of illegals to a lot of criminals to our country. So Trump is like, I'm just gonna go fucking send a fleet down there and just hang out. And these guys are stressing. They're stressing over there hard.
They're just like, what's up?
Yeah, what's up? We're gonna
just
bomb your
hanging.
ass.
We're
yeah.
just hanging out.
Yeah. And I don't know if you seen what happened in Mexico recently. There was a huge protest earlier What was last week? What's today?
20th.
30th. Thursday. Shit. I think it was
We're actually
Saturday.
in the future, guys.
Saturday. So last Saturday, there were huge protests at the presidential palace in Mexico by like Gen Zers, which were not Gen Zers like here in America, but Gen Zers like the young generation of Mexicans who are fed up with the cartels.
Right.
She's a cartel member. Dude. No, she's not a cartel member, but she's in it with the
Who?
cartels. The president of Mexico.
president?
Yeah. And crazy fact, the country is Catholic, straight up Catholic,
Right.
and she's Jewish. How the hell that happened? And she was the only one that wasn't assassinated when she was running for president. 28 other candidates were.
Yeah.
You know, and the whole reason why this whole protest happened is because a mayor who stood up against the cartels and
he got killed.
he got killed.
Yeah.
He got killed, and people got pissed because it was straight up the cartels. It wasn't anybody else, you
Yeah.
know, and rightfully so, dude. It's like it almost seems like Mexico's like a narco country, bro. Like you know, it's run by the cartels.
Yeah, literally.
And that's why Trump, you know, is trying to stop, you know, protect the border from them and just people entering illegally. And
I mean, it's not like he's Trump's. I mean, maybe the stuff he, how do you say, like prasada, like
prasada, how you say? What's the word?
embellishes,
Maybe,
embellishes
yeah.
like claims and stuff like that, but he
Exaggerates.
but he still speaks true, like with people coming here that are criminals and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, dude.
there's truth behind it. Like, you can say whatever the hell you want about people getting deported and stuff like that, but I mean that it's true.
Isn't it? But shouldn't the public feel safe?
Yeah, exactly.
Should people get lit on fire
Yeah,
on a CTA train?
or raped in the park and then killed after. You
Yeah,
know,
it was like you know the guy light the lady on fire in CTA. That wasn't an immigrant, but that was the person I think that needs mental help. He
Yeah.
had 21 priors. Fucking A. Like, what the hell, man?
They're just what's
The judges that should be making
is
those- the
there a
judge-
game that like, hey, how high can I get?
Yeah, exactly. Like, how many priors I
The,
get before I get
the
arrested?
judges that release them should be in jail.
They should babysit them.
Yeah.
They literally be handcuffed, hand in hand, and just walk around together,
Mhm.
see how they behave.
Yeah. They're not gonna care that you let them off.
Yeah.
Let them off, dude.
Exactly. So that's just messed up. But I
Yeah.
mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you want the public to actually feel safe. You need a secure border. You need mental institutions. That's probably the one thing that needs to come back ASAP.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people need mental help.
We have
Help the homeless.
we have-
I get that.
we work with a lot of non-for-profits that do mental health and or housing or jobs. I have one that does. They invite people in, like anybody from the street can come. They have classroom sessions where they train you for like jobs,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then the other part is they do one where it's like, it's jobs where it's like, picking up garbage and stuff on the side of the highway, but it pays.
Yeah.
And they specifically help people who like were in jail that are trying to clean up their lives and stuff like that.
which is good.
Awesome.
Yeah, which is good. That's what you want, because a
Yeah.
lot of people that are going to jail only get worse most of the time.
Yeah, and
You know,
if
there's
they,
a very few
and
cases
if,
where they come on, they're a better person.
yeah, well, I think some people try to be better people and they don't have a way of how to they don't
Yes.
know where to start or what steps to take,
Yeah.
and that's why companies like this exist, right? And we have another one in Elgin is mental health, right? Like for people like if it's drug addicts or
Yeah.
anything like that. We got one in there. We got one in Northside. And
I'm all for
yeah.
people getting helped out. You know, give them a helping hand when they get out of jail or whatever.
I think some people are scared to admit that they need the help, and
Yeah,
that's.
yeah.
I mean, I'd be the same, right?
I mean, it also depends on your personality. If you're
Yeah.
a person that doesn't know how to ask for help,
Yeah.
or
it's
a person
tough. It's
that
tough.
does, or if you're a person that you think that you can achieve it on your own
Yeah.
without knowing anything, it's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be hard.
It's
I
hard.
mean,
It's gonna be
not
it's
that
hard
you
to
can't
convince
do it.
yourself
Not that you can't do
to ask
it.
for help.
Yeah, but it's not like you can't do it. You can do it. It's just harder.
Yeah,
Right.
agreed.
And so like I said, that's why we're big into non-for-profits and helping non-for-profits.
That's
we
good.
we even help them get grants and stuff like that. We've been working with personal like rights grants.
Yeah,
And so interesting stuff too. But
yeah, agreed. I mean, people need help sometimes. Sometimes
Yeah.
people need a helping hand just to get out of a pickle or whatever you want to call it, right? I mean, and it feels good for people to help other people. It
yeah,
really
I
does.
mean, some of the success stories. I mean, I was at a a gala a couple weeks ago. It's called La Casa Norte, and they also help with housing, and specifically in the community is mostly Hispanic people over
Yeah.
there. And it was a little weird for me, but like they're doing good things. Some of the things that they said I didn't really agree with, but I still donated.
Yeah.
I still bought a $500 ticket.
Yeah.
We bought a whole table actually. I still personally, it was only like $100, $150, but I still donated. I agree with what they're doing. Some their political beliefs I'm not really, a
I mean,
fan
you
of.
surprised though?
No, especially right now. Like,
Yeah.
for
Exactly.
a Hispanic
Well,
community.
that's the shocking part is I actually talked to a dude yesterday about my shop. I was looking
Yeah.
at a location and the neighbor was out and I was talking to the dude. He was like he was like a Mexican guy.
Yeah.
He's been here for a long time. He's already in retirement. He's like, I've worked here for like 38 years. I got all my stuff in order. I own this house, yada yada yada. And he's like, are these fucking illegals? All they do is just take everything for free. I'm like, dude, I understand where you're coming
Yeah.
from too, because you worked so hard to get here.
Yeah.
And now these people are just coming here and just abusing the system and
Yeah.
literally rubbing it in your face. He's like, I only have $2,500 a month in Social Security. That's all I have.
Yeah.
While these guys are riding around in cars that are worth more than sometimes my house,
Yeah.
and they're
They're on unemployment.
they're on Snap.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's like, that pisses me off. I'm like, dude,
I mean,
I feel you.
I have my coworker. He's also Hispanic. He was born here, right? But he's also Hispanic. He's like, yeah, dude, get him out of here, dude. He's
Yeah,
like,
if you're not supposed to be here, you're not supposed to be here. That's it.
literally, that's what he's like. He's like, dude, that border patrol, like, what is it?
ICE?
Sign-on bonus. What's
Oh,
the sign-on
I
bonus?
think it's 10 grand.
Yeah, he's like, it looks pretty enticing to me, dude.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of people signed up for it. It's I
Yeah.
think $100,000 a year plus $10,000 sign-on bonus. I
That's
think
sick.
for I mean I guess locking. Well, you're putting your life in danger.
You are putting your life in danger. Absolutely.
I'm sure you have good benefits with that
Yeah.
too. But
and obviously there's gonna be bad seeds. There's always bad
and
seeds.
you're 100%.
There's always bad seeds. Like you're what people are showing is like the worst of the worst.
A lot of this stuff is not AI generated. It's fake,
Absolutely,
which is crazy.
dude. Absolutely.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like all these like fake ass videos, like the dragging people. It's all AI.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can't even tell because
can't
I even
tell.
got caught in those. Like I didn't know this was AI, but it's like it looked pretty fucking real.
Yeah, and I'm saying.
It's then this is where the GPUs go. It's create shit like this. You know what I mean? So all right, let's stop this up. Good conversation today. We'll talk about it next time. Like,
Peace out.
subscribe. Yep. We'll make some shorts this week.
Leave a comment.
Yeah. Let us know what's up. Agree or
Peace.
disagree. Peace. Good night.